In this video, I will be giving my artificial Christmas tree a makeover by snow flocking it to look like this and sharing the process with you. The materials I used are a plastic drop sheet from the dollar store, a sifter from the dollar store, a spray bottle from the dollar store, rubber gloves from the dollar store, and Snow Bond snow flocking powder, which I got on Amazon. I read that this could get messy, so I decided to do this project in the garage. I laid down my plastic sheet. Oh, and I forgot to mention I used one recycling bag to cover the base of my Christmas tree. The snow flocking powder sticks to everything that's wet, and I didn't want it to stick to the base. To ensure that my tree was evenly and thoroughly flocked, I decided to do it in the 3 pieces that it came in. Then I transferred some of the snow flocking powder into my sifter. This is what the snow flocking powder looks like up close. And now the fun part. First, I started spraying my tree vigorously. Just a side note, my tree was pre-lit, and after this project, the lights no longer worked. When I first started sifting the tree, I was pressing the button that was on the sifter, and this was not working very well. The button kept getting stuck and not a lot of powder was coming out. Eventually, I figured out what worked, and that was banging on the container to get more powder to come out. The only problem with the banging is that it busted the container open and I lost some of my snow flocking powder. That's when I decided to add the duct tape. This is what half of the base looked like when I was done with it, and this is how much snow flocking powder I still had left. Here I'm finishing off the base, and I got a lot more comfortable using the sifter. I also realized that it's better to be closer to the tree when you're sifting the snow flocking powder. You get a much richer looking layer of snow that way. I continued this process with the rest of the tree. On a side note, I should have replaced my duct tape every time I opened the sifter to refill it because I did lose the lid again. This is what the tree looked like when I finished the middle piece, and this is how much snow flocking powder I still had left. Once I finished the tree, I went around, and this time I just used my hand to fill in any spots that I thought needed a little extra snow. And this is what it looked like once it was finished. I absolutely love it. And if you're wondering if the snow comes off, a little, just like any snow flocked Christmas decorations that you would buy at a store.